Welcome to my channel. For my sixth and final reaction today, I have Emma Kok. I gotta get that name pronunciation correct. Emma Kok. This was requested by Roger, and I'm going to read his note. I'm not sure if you react to interviews. No worries if not. If you do, you may like two I will put on here. There are closed captions with the option to auto-translate to English, and these show a lot of the sweet character of Emma in a non-performing situation. Sorry if this is a bit wordy, but it may give you an odd point or two that you may wish to use. You commented after you reacted to When You Believe at the 5th May Freedom Concert in Amsterdam about the stage being in the water. In this short excerpt on local Dutch TV, Emma is interviewed at home. Emma is interviewed at home the day after the concert and also during the daytime before the concert, so the stage setup is much more obvious. Emma is asked about meeting the King and Queen before her performance. She explains how Queen Maxima says that her 3 daughters, the Dutch princesses, were very jealous that she was meeting Emma. Emma also talks about, and they weren't. Emma also talks about how tired she was after the events on 4th and 5th May. The narrator comments on Emma's upcoming performances in The Hague and in Greiberberg, on the latter of which you have reacted to her performance there of You Raise Me Up. Emma is then asked about her schoolwork during her busy schedule, which she says, touch wood, is going okay. You won't always notice it, but Emma's feeding pumps are usually in a heavy backpack or in a large handbag by her side when she is not on stage. If you don't know, Emma suffers from gastroparesis, which is a paralysis of the stomach, and she can't eat, so it requires that she be connected to a feeding apparatus almost continually, about 23 hours a day. And that's part of the reason why she's so small, is because of the lack of nutrition. So it's an interesting story, and boy, I pray for this girl a lot. Anyway, before we get into the video, I just have to thank you for coming here and for your support and for making my channel what it is, for the requests that you make that just, you know, it's different from anything else that you see on the internet. I don't think there's anybody else doing what I'm doing. I mean, I know that requesters sometimes take requests, but they also do their own thing, and I don't think there's anybody that does as many as I do. One of my followers, a faithful follower, said, I think he said, I'm 29 years younger than you and I can't keep up with you. That tickled me. That really tickled me. Okay, well, you know, I do what I do. So thank you. Don't forget that I always put the artist links in the description of my videos so you can support them as well. And also I put the link to the reaction request form so that you can request reactions if you want to. I do not take requests from the comments, so make sure you fill out the form. So this is Emma Kok, and I'm not going to read that Dutch. I'm just going to read what Roger wrote. Interviews with Emma on the day following the 5th of May 2024 Freedom Concerts on the Amstel in Amsterdam. That's what this is. So this should be interesting. Look at all those boats.
Kijken we toe, tot de wind weer draait, als wij niet stoppen.
En zo werd Emma Kok de eerste gastzanger ooit bij haar vertaling van de musical Soldaat van Oranje. Met koning Willem-Alexander en Maxima op de eerste rij bij dat bevrijdingsconcert.
Hij herkende me wel, ja, en Maxima ook. Maxima zei,
goedenavond, gaf ze me een handje. En toen zei ze, ja, mijn dochters die zijn heel jaloers dat ik jou mag ontmoeten. Dus dat was wel zo was wel zo'n momentje.
En zo waren er wel meer momentjes. Guus Meeuwis kenden ze nog wel, maar bij collega's van AT5 was er nog twijfel of Emma Kok wel op het netvlies staat in Amsterdam.
Zegt die naam u iets?
Ja, Emma Kok. Is er niet een kleine meisje die zong bij André Rieu?
Juist.
Dat was haar.
Ja. En hoe gaat dat zonder André Rieu? Durf je dat aan vanavond?
Nou ja, tuurlijk. Ik bedoel, ik doe heel vaak ook gewoon optreden zonder André. Dus nee, ik vind het zo'n grote eer dat ik echt niet kan wachten.
En dat was natuurlijk in Maastricht. Hoe vind je het om dan in Amsterdam te staan vanavond?
Nou ja, ik kom zo vaak nu in Amsterdam dat het bijna een beetje tweede thuis wordt. Dus ik vind het heerlijk om hier te staan.
Even vriendelijk dissen, dat mag, want de 16-jarige Emma is de provincie al lang ontgroeid. Ze gaat de hele wereld over. Maar alle energie van het optreden en de reis terug naar Kerkrade eisen maandagmiddag wel hun tol.
Ik ben aan het slaapwandelen. Dus ik heb me net concealer onder mijn ogen gesmeerd, zodat ik een beetje wakker lijk.
Het is ook een tropenschema dat de familie Kok deze dagen beleeft. Later deze maand een bevrijdingsconcert in Den Haag en de Grebbeberg. En in juli weer de Vrijthof-concerten met André Rieu. En zoals elke 16-jarige tussendoor ook nog lessen en huiswerk.
Ja, dat is te doen. Afkloppen, het gaat goed. Dus als het zo blijft doorgaan, dan ben ik blij.
Ja, maar dadelijk even snurken.
Ja,
Laat rusten.
dank je. Jullie ook.
Gosh. You know, part of me wants to cry for her. Because I feel so badly that she has to deal with this. But another part of me is extremely proud of her. Because she doesn't let it hinder her. She doesn't let her stop her dream. It's a real mixed bag of emotions with this girl. I wish I could just wave my hand and have the gastroparesis go away. And I suppose I could, you know, if God told me to. But it just, she is so amazing. She's such a wonderful, powerful singer. She has such a great voice. And when you put that together with what she's fighting, it's really, she's in a class by herself. She's in a class by herself. There is no one else I can think of that has to deal with anything like what she deals with, and still goes out there and performs and does such a fantastic job. And she just deserves everything that she gets. And I pray that God watches over her and keeps her safe. And I pray that God heals her. And I pray that God allows her to bless us with her voice for a very long time. And I thank God that she's alive. Well, that's it for today, folks. So until tomorrow, this is the Vietnam Era Vet signing off.